morning, everyone. Happy Friday. I hope you're all wearing your purple shirts for the last day of Rainbow Week. Okay, so for materials, you're writing Friday at the top, your name, and the date, which is 5/15/20, number 1 and number 2 with a line in the middle. On the back, you're writing 3 and 4 with the line in the middle. And then you're going to write exit ticket. Okay, let's get started. All right, let's get started with number 1. So you're drawing a box in the middle, and then you're doing answer with a blank line. Okay, it says Billy collected 78 stamps on Monday. On Tuesday, he collected 42 more stamps. How many stamps did he collect all together? Write a number sentence to match the problem. All right, so you're going to take the time to read the problem and write a number sentence that matches. So read it sentence by sentence and make sure you're matching it in the order that you see the numbers. You can start now. Okay, so it says Billy collected 78 stamps on Monday. On Tuesday, he collected 42 more stamps, so I'm adding 42. How many stamps did he collect all together? So we don't know how many stamps he collected all together, so we're going to put a question mark. Now you can label your total and your parts. So these are your parts. We're missing our total. When you don't have your total, you add your parts. So right now you're going to do a strategy to solve for your missing total. Also, make sure that you draw a line in the middle because we are going to do 2 strategies. Okay, so let's do this first strategy. So I'm going to start with 78. I'm going to do 4 10 sticks and 2 1s. And then I'm counting up. Remember, we're counting up by 10s, so our 10s are going to go up. So 78, 88, 98, 108, and 118, okay? So when you look at the tens place here, it has a 0 here. Now it would go up to 1, okay? All right, now we're going to keep counting on. So we have 118, 119, 120. Let's write a number sentence to match. So I started with 78 plus 42, and that got me to 120, which was our missing total. Okay, so over here I want you to do your number line strategy. Remember, you can do it in 2 ways. Now you can't subtract, but you can either start with 78 on your number line or you can start with 42. So I'll make sure that I show both ways. You can start that now. Alright, so I'm going to draw my one number line here and then my second one down here. Starting on the left side because I'm adding, I'm going to start with 78. Now I know that I have 4 tens for this number, and 4 tens equals 40, so I'm going to make a hop of 40. Using this strategy, I know that a hop of 40 gets me to 118. Then I'm going to add a little hop of 2. Those are our ones, and I know that gets me to 120. And this is our 42. Alright, for this one, we're going to start with 42. And we have 7 tens here, so we're going to make a hop of 70. Now we're going to have to solve for this because we didn't do a strategy for this one. So 42, I'm going to use my fingers as 10 sticks. 42, 52, 62, 72, 82, 92, 102, 112. Okay, so I'm stopping at 7. Got to 112. If I add 8 more, I know that I'm going to get to 120, okay? Because if I have 12 here and I add 8 to it, I'm going to get to 20. And then this represents my 78. All right, now you can write this in a complete sentence. How many stamps did he collect all together? Billy collected 120 stamps all together. Okay, let's go on to question number 2. For the directions, you're writing, is 15 even or odd? Is 15 even or odd? Okay. Is 15 an even or odd number? So you're going to draw a picture to prove your answer. All right, so make sure you're drawing a picture a strategy that we had used from last time, because that's a good way to figure out if you're going to have a partner or someone left over. Okay, so you can figure out if 15 is even or odd. Okay, so I'm going to start counting and I'm going to stop when I get to 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then we just have 15 by itself. So if we have one left over, we know that gives us a clue that it's what? It's odd. Okay, so 15 is an odd number. All right, everyone, it is time for our dance break. Okay, let's go on to question number 3. So you're only writing 7 nickels, just so you know how many nickels you're going to draw. So this is all you're writing for the directions. So just make sure you pay attention when I go over it. So again, you're writing 7 nickels for number 3. Okay. It says I have 7 nickels. Each nickel is worth 5 cents. How much money do I have all together? So I'm actually going to show you this, okay, because this is a little bit new. And I want you to make sure, because something similar is going to be on your exit ticket, I want you to make sure that you are doing the same exact strategy that I'm showing you, because this is something you're going to continue to do in 2nd grade, but it's going to be a little bit more challenging, okay? So it says I have 7 nickels, so we need to draw 7 circles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inside the circle, you need to write what kind of coins you're drawing, because we're not going to know. So you have to put a capital N inside. You cannot put the numbers inside. So you have to put capital N so that I know you drew a nickel. Okay? So now we know that each one is 5 cents, right? So we need to count by 5s. So this is something where I'll let you do it by yourself. So remember, you're counting by 5s, and you're going to stop when you get to the 7th one. Okay, so you can start now. Okay, so I'm going to count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Okay, so I have 35 cents. Now you can spell out the cents, or you can write it like this. So you have 35 cents. So you do a C, and then you put a line across like that. So you can say 35 cents and you can write it out, or you can do this simple, which is really easy to draw. All right? Okay, so let's go on to our last question. At the top, you're writing 386 plus 141. So again, you're writing 386 plus 141. Then you're going to draw your HTO chart. And below that, you're writing value with the blank line and words with the blank line. You can pause the video now if you need extra time to draw this, or you can look at my chart paper. Okay. It says find the sum of 386 plus 141. Use the HTO chart to help you solve. So this is the first time that we have 200s over here that we're going to add. Usually we only have 10s and 1s. So let's label this. So hundreds, 10s, and 1s, and then hundreds, 10s, and 1s. Okay? Let's take it just a number at a time. So let's do this number first. So we're going to box this because this is the one we're focusing on. And remember, you're going to draw it out, but labeling is last. Okay, so draw this number out, 386, on your HTO chart. All right, I have 300s. 1, 2, 3. I have 8 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 6 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Done with that number. Now you're going to draw this number, 141. You can do that now. Okay, so we have 100 here, 4 tens, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just 1 over here. 1. Okay, now we're going to take the time to regroup. Doesn't seem like you can regroup your ones because we don't have 10 of them, but we definitely have 10 tens over here, so take the time to regroup. Okay, so I have 5 tens here and 5 tens here, so I know I have the 10 tens. I'm going to cross it out, draw an arrow, and do hundredths block over here. And now I have 2 tens left over. So now you can take the time to label your work and see what value you get. Okay, so I have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 510, 520, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ones, so I'm going to add that to that. 527, all right? That is our value. Remember, you need to write this in words now, okay? So we want to keep practicing that and making sure we're spelling it right. So 500 27. I'll leave this here for a second so you can see if you spelled this correctly. Okay. One important thing that you need to know about your exit ticket. I really hope that you guys aren't skipping all of the work from the beginning because it's going to help you with your exit ticket. We're learning new things every single day. And if you aren't watching the videos, then you're not going to know what strategy to do for your exit ticket. So it's very important that you're watching those videos and using the strategies that I'm showing you. Okay, so on the screen right now, I'm going to show you your exit ticket. If you need extra time, you can pause the video now. All right, everyone, I hope you have an amazing Friday. Make sure you get all of your assignments in, and I will see you guys on Monday. Bye.